fucking bastards.
If you don't like it, it's too damn bad.
Oh man. It just.
Well, welcome to Triad Hip Hop Podcast. This is your man Kurt, and this is
Howie.
And this is going to be episode 182.
182, Nick.
We in the building.
Building.
So we appreciate y'all catching us yet another week.
Oh, yeah.
I'm thankful that we could just make it here. I see we already got somebody on Instagram. Thank you for joining us.
Shout out.
We appreciate you. How was your week this week?
It wasn't too bad. We got like a lot. I don't know about time I moved my aunt out of her apartment, not to get too personal.
Yeah.
I got to the end of the month. I got about everything out.
Okay.
There might be a couple more things.
Okay.
Other than that, it's been pretty good. I want everybody to shout out to give prayers to my girlfriend Brittany Prendergrass. She's a little under the weather. Just pray that that she gets get her strength back. And then she tested for the row. She don't have the row. Read my code word. And so
I'm glad to hear that.
For her.
Man. Glad to hear that. I'll definitely keep her in my prayers. Shout out.
And one more shout out. I want to shout out. I'm sorry.
No, you good.
I want to shout out my cousin Mike, who is actually graduating from UNCG today in Chapel Hill for his master's.
That's what's up, man.
I think it's
That's dope, man. Getting his master's.
Yeah, my family kind of smart.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what the fuck happened to me, but my family's smart.
He fell off the truck at some point.
You know what I'm saying? They gave me rides for breakfast.
Right. Hey, I'm the same way, man. I might be the dumbest one out the bunch. But yeah, man, that's what's up, man. They ain't working you too hard down there at the warehouse.
Nah, man. They ain't doing nothing. But how was your week? I'm sorry.
No, you're good, man. My week was good, man. I can't complain. Went by actually kind of fast, so it felt like I think it was because the whole Versus effect.
Yeah,
I've been on that high.
I'm telling you,
man. Listen, I had to wear my old school vinyl shirt. If y'all can see that,
Yeah.
The vinyl, because we took it back to the old school, to the '80s with Kane and KRS. So of course we're gonna get into that in a little while.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I was like, man, I cannot wait till the day.
Right. I've been busting at the scenes all week. I don't get lost and thought about it. Like shit, I just want to talk about it.
Can't talk to nobody about it. Like my girlfriend, she don't like she don't like that type of stuff, and she don't understand. And I'll get that later. And then my mom, she can't,
Yeah.
And then my coworker, they like, oh, I like Snoop Dogg. I'm like, yeah, that's
right. That has nothing to do with this right now. That's the same thing in my situation. I ain't got nobody to really talk about this till, so I'm like, oh, I can't wait till we get on this.
Yeah, I talk like random people and stuff like, you saw the Verses, right? They like, I'm like a crackhead and shit. Right. You saw the Verses, right?
Right.
You just see it, right? Yeah. There was a couple people that was like older than me. I kind of hit that towards like, so they had that? Like, yeah, they had that. Man. You see it.
Right.
Verses.
Man, listen. But we're going to save that for a little bit later. But yeah, man, other than that, my week was really good. Just anxious to get back to it, do what we do best. This is something we both love, just talking about hip hop. And y'all got to go back and check out the lyrical breakdown. We do that every week. Howie just did one, so y'all should go check that out.
Which I apologize, because I stumbled and bumbled through that whole shit.
Oh, man, it was still good, man.
Yeah.
It was good, trust me.
Nah, you can say it sucked.
No, it didn't, man. Really
Nigga, I'm saying it sucked. You can say it sucked.
Well, that's how you feel. I honestly didn't feel that way, but I feel you, man.
Yeah.
But, we do that every week, so, we got more coming. But, yeah, so before we go too far, just want to acknowledge a couple of people that we lost. Attorney General Colin Powell, I believe he was the first black Attorney General, and he passed away. I think he was in his 80s. Somewhere in his 80s.
He was 84.
80-something, yeah. And
well, she don't look that.
Yeah, he didn't look that
look
old.
that.
Also, we lost a black actress named Dorothy Steele. She was, some of y'all might remember her from Black Panther. She played one of the elders in the Black Panther movie. The great thing about her, she had just decided to pursue her dream of acting at the age of 88. And she managed to make it into Black Panther. She died at the age of 95.
That's awesome.
So that she made it to a pretty good old age, and she got to live out her dreams before she passed. So I'm loving that, man, because she did a great job.
Yeah.
You know, her parts in the movie weren't very big, but they were effective. You know, you need those people who can really get those little bit roles, but get them with the perfect nuance. Yeah, all the perfect mannerisms. And anytime you saw her, man, she represented good. So I love that, man. So rest in peace to both of them. I guess we can go ahead and give them a moment of silence.
One real quick one.
Sure.
Just like I spoke with you, I don't know the gentleman's name. Actually, let me go and look that guy up. 23-year-old black man.
Oh, yeah.
Who passed away from the cops. He was sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look that up real quick.
Yeah, Howie was telling me about a young black man that was recently killed by the cops. Only 23 years old, man, and was in his car asleep. And because he was in, you know, maybe in some way he wasn't supposed to be, you know, they rolled up on him, and instead of just telling him to go home, he ends up getting killed. You know, so that's crazy, man. The fact that we got to lose another young black life over something small, you know what I mean? I don't even have the words for that, man. I don't even have the words.
They got some stuff mixed up. I see. They said it was Elijah McCain. Well, this happened in 2019, but then they got a gentleman who is Isaiah Mitchell, who was missing.
Okay.
So I'm trying to figure out, because it was I remember that's kind of like, you know, 23-year-old black man killed.
Right.
It's like, so it's like, well, which one you're talking about?
Right. That could fit a lot of stories.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Over the years,
up.
you know, I'm sure it was sadly, you know what I mean?
But yeah, they're saying that it's actually, so it happened, and it happened last year.
Okay.
Well, in 2019, but I think they're finally trying to get
going to trial and stuff like that.
I think that's what it is. But either way, man, we want to give condolences to the family.
Yeah, and definitely.
Yeah, we're definitely apologize. Our condolences.
All right. Well, yeah, let's give them all a moment of silence. All right. Thank y'all for doing that with us. You know, that's something, man. It's hard for me to even want to talk about, man, because, you know, you always got to keep hearing about young black people that's getting killed by the police. But, you know, I don't know. Call it a coincidence if you want, man. But it's too much of it going on.
Oh, definitely, man.
So, but yeah, so we have a question of the day for y'all that we want to share concerning the verses. Now, we're going to get to KRS and Kane a little bit later. Yeah. But our question of the day, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, that'll probably be the last of the show.
Yeah,
We got that to talk about. We got to talk about the Wu-Tang saga.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to throw out there, man. So we won't keep y'all too long. We try to keep it short, but, you know, I kind of get the rambling, so I know I apologize in advance to y'all. But yeah, so the question of the day concerning the verses, you know, what do you guys think is going to be the next epic rap verses? Because, you know, they can do R&B, of course, and stuff like that. We've got reggae, but we had a couple of ideas, you know what I mean? So, of course, I mentioned I mentioned several weeks ago that I thought that LL and Busta Rhymes would be a great one, you know what I mean? Because Busta Rhymes is very anxious to do this, and I think LL is willing to do it, but I don't know if they just haven't crossed each other's path. But to me, that would be a great one, because there's nobody who can really stand up to LL. There's nobody who can really stand up to Busta. They're both very similar.
They both came out just about around the same time. I mean, Cool J's got more on Busta, but they still came out. Now, as far as like Busta as a solo artist, I think he's a lot of people looked at that like that 96, so they kind of looking at that. But
95.
Yeah. So they're looking at that, but still, it's like he was still out around the 80s.
Yeah.
And the fact that Chuck D gave him his name.
Yeah, exactly. Busta's group Leaders of the New School came out around 91, I believe it was.
Yeah.
But then shortly after he went solo, like you said. But so I think it will still, if he does a versus, I think it would still be dope to go back to that if he goes up against somebody like LL, because of LL's old school status. So if you go up against somebody newer, like let's say a Ludacris or somebody like that, you don't need to really go back to Leaders of the New School. But it would still be dope. You know what I mean? But the other one we thought of, well, this is me mostly. I don't know how I'm gonna see how Howie feels, but Run DMC as a group, 2-man group, ain't really too many 2-man groups out there that can go against them, in my opinion, except EPMD. I think that would be an epic versus for me. I would love to see it. Run DMC was out a little bit before them. Run DMC's first album dropped in 84. EPMD's first album dropped in 88. So they're about 4 years apart. But more so like 3 years, because EPMD dropped their first song in 87. But they just didn't release their album until 88. So y'all let us know what y'all think about that. What do you think about those two?
Like I said, only thing I have trouble with, it would work. I think on paper it would work. The only thing I think that EPMD, as far as like who they can bring out, the guest appearances,
man, whoa.
Woo, they can bring the Woo out. They can bring Jay-Z out. Like they could bring like a lot of shit out. And even with Eric Sermon production.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He was all over the place.
Yeah, so like I'm bringing the Locks back into it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Both of them could actually bring out Onyx, because Run DMC brought out Onyx. But Eric Sermon also produced for them. He produced a song for them.
Yeah, so
he might have done more than one, but I know he done at least one. You know what I mean? So
like Run DMC, like they got their stuff too. I mean, obviously they could bring out 50. They could bring out 50. They could bring out who else could?
They can bring out Onyx. Yep, they can bring out. As far as old school, of course, if they really want to take it back to the old school,
they can bring out Curtis Blow,
because he was like their mentor. He kind of helped them get in the game.
Stories in the City of Fury.
Right. If they want to take it back to Crush Groove, they can bring out Sheila E. Have her do some stuff. Yeah. If they could bring out the last of the Fat Boys, Cool Rock Ski. Bring him out. So yeah, I mean, it would be nice. I think just based on if it's not based on guest appearances, just based on catalogs for the older heads that know both of these groups, that would be good. Even if they don't do any guest appearances, just their catalogs in general, for me, would be epic. What do you think about the LL and Busta Rhymes? You think that could work?
I think LL and Busta Rhymes would work because of the fact that they both play to. They both have good features with people.
Oh yeah, their features are epic.
They're both be up, and to be truthful, even though I would say Cool J did take some time off, both of them are still current artists.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
LL is making music right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They still current artists.
Yeah. LL just announced a few months ago that he was doing something with Q-Tip.
So I mean,
come on now.
That's what I'm saying. Like I said, they both have the now as far as like the lyric side and like the faster stuff, Busta got him on that.
Yeah.
But now and then Busta could do some stuff with the ladies. But that's the thing too. I think I think that's the thing. I think LL's got a little balance with the ladies. I think Busta's the perfect balance when it comes to that, because that's one thing that Cool J was talking about. Yeah, I can go, because he want before it was Kane, it was Cool J and KRS. People had that on the table, but Cool J was like, I don't want to just battle. Like I want to do love songs. I want to do, you know what I'm saying?
That would be a perfect person, because if he do his love songs, Busta got his. Yeah. Baby, can you give it to me? I give it to you.
Nah, bringing out Janet Jackson with the body whip.
Man, listen,
man,
come on
that song was like, yeah, that was definitely a nasty song.
Yeah, but, that love could do that, doing it well, you know.
Big old butt,
all of that. Yeah, man. So that would be a dope versus. Either one of those, for me, that would be mind blowing. So I'm anxious to hear that. So y'all let us know what y'all think about that in the comments. You know, we really want to see some feedback on that because.
And real quick, you know, people were talking about pushing. Oh, well, they need to do Missy versus Busta, and I think a lot of people are trying to do that because of the strength of the videos that they both had, like these crazy videos in the 90s.
Yeah, they did.
And, you know.
But that's not good enough, you know, like you said, to do the video just for the video's sake. I don't know.
I mean, Missy, now, let's be clear, Missy got some stuff in the catalog.
Right.
But, like, as far as, like, on the technical, lyrically, I'm not going to say, like, she's the best.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that. I don't think she's, like, top tier. She knows how to do stuff and
right.
You know what I'm saying? But now as far as like on the technicality side of it, now Busta got that.
Yeah. And then for me, I don't know if you remember, but this has been since like last year. I said that the perfect person to go up against Missy, even though they came out later than her, would be T-Pain.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
Both of them have that singing thing. Both of them have the hip-hop element. Both of them got the producing element. Both of them got, you know, guest appearance elements. Man, listen, that would be perfect because neither one of them are like lyrical. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you need that camera right there so we can get you in there.
Oh, my bad.
Dang, my speaker.
We got technicalities and difficulties.
Soldiers and everything. Yeah, just turn it. Yeah, there you go. That's good.
Trying to get myself in there.
Yeah.
All right. So either way, man. But yeah, we you know, that was one thing I've been waiting on. I would love to see Missy versus T-Pain because T-Pain got a catalog. He can hang with Missy, but she would probably still win, in my opinion. That's just because I favor her a little bit more. But I think he would be the best opponent for her. You know, what do you think?
Yeah, like I said, I think I agree because. I think because, you know, he got the, you know, the melodies and all that stuff. And I like what T-Pain's been doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, even now, like, since he's not, you know, the interviews and stuff. Oh, speaking of which, T-Pain had talked about one time that they had a song with him, Usher, and Michael Jackson.
Wow.
And they were going to do it. Somebody fucked it up. I forgot. I didn't get a chance to really listen to the whole thing.
Probably Usher, dumbass.
Nah, it wasn't them two. It was something to the. It was. I think it was either a producer, or production, or somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, they fucked it up, and it didn't come out.
That would have been epic, man.
Dude, if that came out then, shit.
Man.
Shit. All he had to do was play that in the verses.
Shut the whole shit down.
Shut the shit down.
I would have loved to heard that, man. Yeah, man. All right, so that was our question of the day, you know, as far as the verses. So y'all let us know about that.
Yep.
We can jump into some birthdays real quick.
Yeah.
Give some people some shout-outs real quick. So back on October 19th, we had my man Proswell from the Fugees.
All right.
Happy birthday to him. I think he's still in the legal troubles I was telling y'all about not too long ago. Little Dirk was on the 19th as well.
All right.
And also rest in peace on the 19th to Trouble T. Roy. Yeah, man. From Heavy D and the Boys. Still sorely missed, man. And one last one on the 19th, my man Cool Keith. From Ultramagnetics, man.
It's housing things.
Yeah, man. That dude is, he's a legend. I believe he's from the Bronx.
I think they're from the Bronx. Yeah, they Bronx.
On the 20th, we had ASAP Ferg. Yeah, man. Also on the 20th, Big Snoop Dogg. And so happy birthday to both of them. On the 25th, coming up, we got my man Speech from Arrested Development.
Okay.
We got The Alchemist also on the 25th.
Oh, boy.
Yes, sir. Yep. On the 26th, we got my man Schoolboy Q. And then also on the 26th, the Chief Rocker, Busy Bee.
Ball of the ball, the bang, the bang, diggity, ball of the ball, the bang, diggity. Oh, I did see him and KRS like live.
Yeah.
Like, back when they had Ziggy's.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah, Busy.
I would have loved to go into that one.
Yeah, Busy was KRS's hype man.
Okay.
Yeah, it was dope.
Dope. Man. He stayed. Busy Bee stays pretty active on social media, so shout out to him.
Shout out Busy
Bee. He's always on the road, man. Yeah, man. Definitely appreciate him. He's he's commented on a couple of our posts before and stuff like that, so we appreciate him.
Yeah, man. Oh yeah, let's give everybody
a round of applause.
Yeah, now it's gonna sound shitty, but yeah, it's gonna sound really shitty because my speaker went out.
That's all right.
I should have got another. Yeah,
better than nothing.
Yeah,
you got the volume as loud as it go on there.
Man, look now, this my little. Hold on, let me hit it one more time.
That's a little bit better. All right.
Yeah, that's my $10 Walmart.
Happy birthday to everybody we had on the list. Let me mention some new music that just came out or is about to come out. So, Moni Love did a song with Skyzoo.
Okay.
Yeah, called Divine. They released it about a week ago. I was like, yo, and it's kind of a deep song, where they're kind of talking about people like their mothers and, that divine wisdom of your parents and stuff like that, grandmothers and stuff like that. So it's one of those, and it's a dope song, man. They both killed it. AZ is about to release a video for one of his new joints called Blow That Shit with Dave East from his new album. He said the video will be dropping Monday, I believe, so a couple of days from now.
That's what's up.
This one is epic. DMC from Run DMC did a song with Chuck D, Ice-T, and Jazzy Jeff called Me and My Microphone.
What?
Yes, sir.
What?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You can't. That's a lot of legends on one song right there, man. Listen.
Man, DMC trying to get back on the block. Only thing missing like Kumo D, Kane, and Melody. Man, yeah.
Listen. I was like, yo, that's dope, man. So I've been, checking out stuff like that. I'm always trying to find out the newest songs. So that's epic for me right there. My man Paige Kennedy, he is an actor, but he can rap too. He's mostly known for acting. He did a song with Method Man and LZI, or I used to call him LZ, but it's really LZI. I just be messing his name up. But it's called Pain. And man, they killed it. All three of them killed the song, man. So I shared that one on our Facebook page, so y'all should go check that out. I think I shared it just yesterday. So then we got my man Pusha T. He said his new album is about to drop soon. He said this one is going to be 1,000% better than Daytona.
Whoa.
So, if he really feeling like that, I think we're going to see something special because Daytona was a good album.
That's what I was about to say. It wasn't Daytona received very well. Even Puffy was saying like that.
Everybody was jumping on that Daytona. So he said that's going to be the better one. And then we're still expecting music from the new West Coast supergroup that features Snoop Dogg, Too Short, E40, and Ice Cube. So we're waiting on new music from them.
The group's called Westmore. Like Mount Rushmore, but Westmore.
Mount Westmore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Westmore. That's dope.
Yeah.
So I'm ready for that, man. They've been talking about that for a minute, so I'm sure they've been trying to keep it under wraps. You know what I mean? Also, I almost forgot Snoop Dogg and Eminem worked on a song together too. I don't know if
I think they were going to do some stuff despite their whole the whole beef and everything.
So,
supposedly.
I'm sure I knew that was never going to go anywhere.
Man, because I'm with Eminem on that in the sense of let me be clear.
Yeah,
I understood what Snoop was coming from.
Right.
And I don't think he was trying to be disrespectful to the point of fuck that white boy.
Right.
That wasn't it.
Yeah.
It's just that I think he got tired. I think people get, particularly certain people's like, yeah, Eminem's dope, but then you got these people that come in and Eminem is the greatest. Eminem is the greatest. Right. And it's just like, no, he's not. And it's like, M would even say, say he knows the place. Like, look, like what just happened on his birthday mind you. You know, what happened with the verses and joint, like, nah, he ain't, look.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you right now, motherfucker ain't seen Kane. So,
right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what Snoop was alluding to. Like, these people from the 80s they was a whole different animal. A whole different animal.
Different breed. I'm telling you, man. You can't discount people like that.
Yeah.
Man. Kane and Kool G Rap and Rakim and all of them. Man, listen, that's a whole nother conversation.
But going back, and I just want to tie it up, but Eminem was saying, like, look, we in the same camp. Like, why are we fighting?
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I ain't never went out and said, like, no shit against Snoop.
Right. Exactly.
So I understood that, like, where it's like, yo, where this coming from? But at the same time, like, I kind of understand.
Right, kind of
understand. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, it is what it is, though. But yeah, so, but yeah, that's our new music. Just want to drop that out there. So let's go ahead and jump into some topics. I'm gonna fly through these first few.
Yeah.
So we can get to the big stuff. But
yeah.
First, I want to give a shout out to my man Will Smith. He just dropped a new book, his actual memoir, and it's called Will. And he talks about, you know, his life, growing up in Philly, his marriage issues, his first wife, you know, his new marriage issues, and all of that. The music industry, getting into the movies and all of that. So he said it's one of those that's really going to, you know, get you a little emotional and all of that. So shout out to Will for doing that. He's going on tour with it, starting in like November, December, I think. But yeah, so that's you know, dope for him. I'll probably check out a copy of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like books. You know what I mean? So
books.
Shout out to him.
Check him out.
My man Raekwon. Remember I told y'all last week he just dropped a new book. He now has his own ice cream. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Watching rap niggas get all up in your guts.
French vanilla, butter pecan, chocolate
deluxe.
That's the name of the ice cream. It came directly from the lyrics of the song. It's French vanilla with a little butter pecan in it. And it's covered in chocolate deluxe. And I think it even got some sprinkles on it. So according to he partnered with some little ice cream company and they made it. You know, so that's dope, man.
Yeah, I need to know when that's in stores so we can try it on the show.
Exactly.
Even though it's probably gonna fuck my stomach up, I'm gonna try it. It'd be great if you have like a keto version or like a.
Actually, I swear I think I might be wrong, but I swear I think they said it was vegan.
Okay.
I think they said it was vegan. So
I eat meat still, but you know what I'm saying.
But
that's
you
still
know that
cool.
at least I don't think it has any dairy in it, real dairy. So
so
that would be dope. I might be wrong, but I'm gonna have to go back and check it.
Yeah. So when that goes to the store, I'm gonna cop it. And we gonna, you know what I'm saying? We gonna open the cart. We gonna, we gonna
have to play the song too while we eat it.
So we gonna get that.
Yeah, man. So I'm excited about that one. I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to Raekwon for that. My man Kanye West, man. What's wrong with Kanye, man? This nigga walking around with a haircut that looked like a midget was lawn mowing through his hair or something like that.
This mug look like, it look like the mug come up there with the clippers.
Right.
And they just like, hey, what you want? Just throw clippers at my shit, fam. Like,
He was throwing like Spider-Man just. Did I get it?
Crazy.
Try it on this side.
Yeah, get it.
Yo, that shit is funny, man. I mean, the pictures had me dying. I was like, what the hell? I was like, why would you want your hair like that? You know what I mean? You know he did it on purpose because it's like Kanye feel like he got to be in the media some kind of way. You know what I mean?
And then on top of that, didn't you say he had the face?
Yeah, and then, shortly after that, they showed him in a white mask, trying to look like a white person. And it was like, I don't understand where you're going with this, man. What are you trying to prove? I mean, because this doesn't help your music career. It does keep people talking. I'll give you that. It keeps people talking because they just trying to figure out what screw is loose up there. You know what I mean? Or what's missing? You know, I don't know, man. But I just think it's weird, man.
I mean, do you think that he's trying to do that? I mean, I don't know about the record sales. Now, I know that AZ surpassed both Kanye's and Certified Lover Boy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
AZ surpassed both of them. That's what's
I
up.
believe that's what's happened. So I don't know.
I mean,
if
that fucking album was solid, man. You know what I mean? Do or Die 2, that's a solid ass album.
Yeah,
he deserves it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I wouldn't be surprised.
So I don't know if he's trying to, circumvent with, the albums. Like, they didn't do like one. So I need to do something to,
Yeah.
to stay relevant.
I don't know, man.
Relevancy is currency.
Yeah, that's true. In this day and age, relevancy is currency. Because as long as they can see something new in the media about you, it don't matter if it's stupid or good. You know what I mean? They just like, yep, we're still talking about you, though.
Yep.
So once they stop talking about you, that's when it's almost like people hate you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think about that in the comments. Kanye West, his whole situation, but, we ain't going to spend too much time on that because that's neither here or there.
Yeah, we got
Dr. Dre was served divorce papers from his wife during the funeral that he was attending for his own grandmother. You know what I mean? That's kind of busted, ain't it?
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, I mean, what kind of shit is that?
I mean, even if he was wrong, even if he was alleged, because I don't know, I wasn't there. Even though, like, damn, my grandma died.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, wouldn't you be like, well, I'm going to wait till after the funeral, wait till after he, go through his mourning.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't like he running.
Yeah, if he going through that, like, I'm going to sit here, like, dang, grandma, I remember I went to her house and, she did this.
Yeah.
And then
somebody tapping you on the shoulder.
Tapping on the shoulder is like,
you kneeling down at the grave. Well,
Yeah, it's like, I need you signed these.
Right.
Yeah, like, like, that's just crazy. That's
ignorant, man. I mean, I thought, me and Howie was both talking about, we thought they had already filed for divorce, but apparently they just been separated and they just been talking about divorce. So now, I guess she finally served him with papers. Because I know this has been talked about since like June or May or something like that.
Yeah.
And so, I just assumed they had already filed for the paperwork. And that now they were just trying to work out how much money we going to dish out.
Yeah.
So apparently they did it the other way around. They trying to figure shit out first before they serve papers. But I mean, she know where this man lived. You ain't got to serve him while he at the funeral. You know what I mean? Even if it was a friend of his, or it don't matter if it's family or friend, it's a funeral. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, even if she didn't want to go back to the house again,
right? She
could have, got out like okay, this is my representative, or I have someone who's going to give you the papers later on,
right?
You know what I'm saying? But like, that's kind of grimy. Like, I just, since your grandma gone, right. I'm gone too, nigga. Just
right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's real grimy right there, man. Grimy. So I don't know what to think about that, man. But either way, hopefully Dr. Dre can get past this. You know what I mean? So I know it's tough on him. But on to the next thing. There's a new show out called Queens. It's about 4 female rap artists in a group called the Queens. I think that's what they call themselves, Queens. But either way, the show's called Queens. And basically, they rapped. It's supposed to be like they rapped back in the 90s, but now they've all kind of left the game and went their separate ways. And they're housewives and church-going people and all types of different stuff. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. And so, because their record from the back in the day starts getting noticed again, they decide, okay, maybe we should get back together and try to do it again. And it's a really good show. I have to admit, I was a little skeptical in the beginning because I was like, I don't know if this can work. You know what I mean? Eve, of course, is the one of the characters. She's a rapper, so that's genuine. Yeah. Notori Naughton is one of them, and I was like, yeah, she's been in a girl group before, but more so singing. So I'm like, I don't know if she can rap, but she did. She was the one that played Little Kim in Notorious. Okay. And Brandy's one of the girls in the show. I'm like, Brandy not a rapper either. She's an R&B singer, but she pulls it off. And then there's a Spanish lady named
I think it said Vanquez something.
Nadine Velasquez.
Yeah.
So those 4, but I mean it worked. The bars are dope. You know what I mean? I heard it and I was like, okay, they rapping. You know what I mean? I'm sure they ain't all right now.
Let me find out Brandy rapping over here, mean mugging and talking about having flashbacks of like Onyx and shit.
Right.
Bring the house with her to bring down the house.
Exactly.
The Cool J joint.
Yeah. In the house or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think the show does have potential if they can keep going. And I mean, the bars, they were rapping. They got into a little cipher and was rapping. They not like hardcore street rappers, but they definitely got bars. Their whole image is kind of like a group of Trina type rappers. You know, it's all about the sexual overtones and, you know, being like on their whole boss vibe. You know, I don't need a man, that kind of stuff. And, you know, like if you put somebody like that, a bunch of Trinas in a group. So, yeah, I think it's got potential. So, we'll see. You know what I mean? I think y'all should check it out, you know. Yeah. It's on, I think, ABC. So, it's just a regular channel. Yeah, Hulu. Yep.
Or, if you got the .org. Like
right.
KODI.
Yes, sir.
Y'all just have to get the spelling. KODI. You can do that.
Yep. So, yeah, man. Howie hasn't seen it yet, but, you know, he said he's going to check it out. So, I think it has potential. So, all right. Just wanted to put that out there.